Ahí está, Cardona. Buena, ¿cómo estás? Espero que me escuches esta vez. ¿Me escuchas bien? Buena, Guo, Poke, ¿cómo estás? Bienvenida.
This is a silver bullet, and it's gonna put Falcone down once and for all. I don't even want to know where you got this.
No, you don't.
Still, I gotta know one thing. Why give this to me? Don't get me wrong. I appreciate the hell out of this. Everyone on the Force will too.
I heard you were the last honest man on the Force.
No need to blow smoke.
Es verdad.
I got enough cancer coming my way as it is. But thank you. Honestly. Knowing this evidence can lock up Falcone. I'll sleep like a goddamn baby.
Ah,
For
no, no,
once.
no, no, no.
You know, as much as I appreciate you calling me here, I gotta make one thing crystal. I can't be bought. So you should know this isn't gonna change a thing about the investigation of your family. The Waynes always supported the Gotham police. So I like to believe there's no cloaks or daggers hidden in your closet.
The investigation isn't the problem. It's the Wayne family name. Help me clear it.
If your family's clean, I'll sing it from the rooftops. If they aren't, I'll still sing. You gotta understand,
Gordon,
I'm bound to this badge.
no te vayas a dormir con los papeles. Gordon, entrega los papeles. Te van a matar, Gordon.
I gotta go. Came straight from
Buena,
the crime
Enrique, ¿cómo
scene. Haven't
estás?
been home yet.
Buena. Sí, todo en orden, perfecto. Nunca olvides ese ritual, dice Cardona.
Sometimes I
Buenas,
think
Chile,
this
¿cómo
whole
vas?
city's a crime scene. We're just walking through it.
What you're holding will make walking it much safer.
Thanks, Bruce.
Well, Lieutenant,
Hey, stick to Jim.
Ay, ojalá que no lo maten a Gordon. Gordon, te
It's done.
queremos.
Good. So is our hunt. The drones located Falcone downtown, a place called the Skyline Club. Although you're not dressed for that kind of party.
well, I can always change in the car.
Bue. Alta ballena, Bruce. Así cualquiera. Yo con esa cantidad de plata igual podría ser Batman. Bueno, David, ¿cómo vas? Bueno, chicos, ahí me avisan si se escucha bien el sonido del juego versus mi voz. Chun, chun, chun. Bien, les cuento. Este juego se divide en 5 capítulos. El juego 2 se divide en otros 5 capítulos más. Vamos a pausar esto un momento. Bien, este Batman son 5 capítulos. Ya terminamos el cuarto episodio del primer capítulo. Y cada uno trae creo que 5 episodios, o sea, para que vayan viendo. Estamos por terminar el primer capítulo de estos de esta saga. El siguiente que viene es este, que son otros 5 más, ¿ok? Dividido en sus subunidades. Cuando termine este, me salga ya que terminamos el 5 y empieza el episodio 2, vamos a cortar el stream para abrir otro que diga episodio 2, ¿ok? Buena, Jean. Bruce igual delante. Hola, Bruce. Siempre tan sexy. El batidrón, chicos.
The drone's cameras and scanning tech are fully functional.
All right. Let's find Falcone. Good point of entry.
¡Ay, ¡Ay, soy un batidrón! Espera, ¿qué? ¿Dónde? Acá, ahí.
Tell me another.
What's the difference between the mafia and city council?
Sí, son cortos
I don't
o el
know.
índice.
Aren't they the same thing?
Hola Jess, ¿cómo vas?
Only one of them is organized.
Ooh, you're cute.
So, are you alone?
Not anymore, I'm not.
Ay, tan sexy.
Where's Nikki? In lockup. Again? Christ, Kimmy. What did they pinch him for now? Some hit down at the docks. Nikki? No. I didn't think he was a hatchet man. You and me both. Well, does he got an alibi? Honey, I'm always his alibi.
Mira eso. Acá hay otra cosa. Aquí.
Cameras.
The entire floor is under surveillance. You'll be detected as soon as you enter.
No time for subtlety.
Soy un batidrón. ¿Alguien ve otro circulito? Ah, ahí vemos un circulito.
The White Rose, Falcone's symbol.
A red rose after tonight.
¿Por qué los vamos a matar a todos?
Nothing here.
Ese no es Falcón, ¿eh?
That's the most heavily guarded door in the building.
Gotta be Falcone's hideout.
Well,
Hola,
maybe
Batidilla.
it's ringing
Hola.
doorbell.
Con el crédito de Bruce no sería
We're on
Batman.
guards.
Mucho peligro. Mejor estaría disfrutando y gastando, dice Cardo. Chicos, si ustedes tuvieran la cantidad de plata que tiene Bruce Wayne, ¿qué
Put
harían?
together a plan of attack. Stand by. Couple of options for taking this guy down.
¿Really? Esto me recuerda un poco... Esto me recuerda un poco el... Detroit Become Human. Cuando teníamos que ir como... Como ir armando los pasos a seguir. Bueno, ¿dónde más? Es súper suave igual, Batman. ¿Terminamos con todos o no? Ah, no, nos falta este.
This one might be tricky. Any ideas?
I've got it covered, Al.
Bueno, vamos a vincular a este con... Ah. Me compré el GT y diamantes para todo, pero después se los cobraría de a poco.
Bruce,
Hola Chris, ¿cómo estás? Bienvenido. ¡Ey, Gato Taku! ¿Cómo estás? Bienvenido. Alto PC Gamer me armo. Yo creo que tuviera la plata de Bruce. O sea, suponte que, no sé, me dijeran de ella, vas a recibir una herencia. Entonces yo digo, uy, ¿sabes qué me compraría primero? Varios departamentos y los alquilaría para tener como una entrada segura. Y después, alto PC Gamer. Que uno para hacer stream y otro para jugar. Cosa que vengo, en el que juego lo conecto a la compu que hace stream y listo. Y listo. Obviamente también contrataría un internet, onda que el internet de la NASA fuese una alpargata, ¿viste, no?
I'm going in.
Very good, sir. Your turn to crash his party.
Creo que lo va a hacer en automático, ¿no? Oh. Batman realmente es re violento. Así son los cómics, Batman. Así son los cómics de DC, chicos. O sea... Oh, me equivoqué. Un triángulo. Uy, me equivoqué otra vez. Círculo. Abajo. Tarde. Cruz. Cruz otra vez. Ah, para el costado. Ay, ay, ay. Mira, no lleno la barra del Batimóvil. O sea, del símbolo Bat. Ay, ay, ay. Mató a su gente. Me preocupa.
Show yourself. You got no goddamn right to be here. I run Gotham, and a masked mob. The hell? How about this one? You can't sneak up on me.
EMP armed.
Me equivoqué. Me equivoqué, apreté la X en vez del círculo. Creo que no lleno la barra si lo fallo. Listo, ahí está. Ahora me va a hacer una combinación extraña.
Get your goddamn hands off of my suit!
Stay down, Falcone. We can end this now.
You got a lot to learn, kid.
¿Qué? Ah.
Explosives armed. Fire when ready.
Siempre que uso el R2 me pierdo. ¿Qué? ¿Tengo que disparar? Ah. Sí, pues loco, Batman no está solo, hermano. Si le disparaba a él, lo mataba.
You've lost, Falcone.
I can go a few more rounds. All right.
The chemicals. Where are they?
What?
I found your calling card at the docks. The White Rose.
You think I wanted to lead you here? Yeah, something reeks about this whole thing. And it ain't a dead bat.
Still want to play games?
We're all being played here, including you. Those chemicals you're so riled up about, they're mine, all right?
Como viene la policía a hacer problemas.
Someone is trying to cut me out of the deal because I did not make that mess at the dock.
Ah, fue el pingüino.
No, we're done. Gotham's watching now.
Fue el pingüino.
Go ahead. Give him a show. I'll be walking free by tomorrow morning. Ha! Oh, wait! Christ almighty!
Spill it, Falcone, while you still can.
It's the Waynes. They're behind all this.
What do you mean?
You wanna save this city? Well, the Waynes are the biggest gangsters in Gotham.
Oh, es una foto de Falcone con los Wayne. Con los padres de... Con Marta.
Thanks for the assist. Now we only have to take one of you down. Open fire!
Mira eso. Esa mente de emprendedora. Listo, terminamos. Dice, te llevarías a Sobel de ella. Ese es el Batman de Ben Affleck. Ese
Fire
comentario.
and smoke could reportedly be seen from street level.
Las letras.
Tonight, the Skyline Club, a high-rise mafia hangout in downtown Gotham, was the arena for a clash between the notorious Batman and alleged mob boss Carmine Falcone, who was found dangling over a 50-story drop. Bet Falcone loved that view. Though I'd say the crime boss getting his is well overdue, Falcone has slipped through the law's grasp for years. But after this dramatic arrest and evidence released by the GCPD's Lieutenant
Excelente.
Falcone's going away.
Bueno,
for
chicos,
a long,
en sí Falcone se
long
estaba
time.
quejando,
And
pero
speaking of newly uncovered criminal dealing,
se estaba quejando Falcone de cómo lo habían arrestado y demás, pero ya tiene las pruebas, más encima las entregadas por Gordon, ya lo van a tomar preso. Buena, Richie, ¿cómo estás? Hola, Leona, gracias por pasar a saludar. Ese es el Batman de Ben Affleck. Buena Clindona, le dice.
this brings me to the story everyone is talking about. The Wayne family. For generations, the big W on the Wayne Enterprises tower was a reassuring sight. You knew that there was something pure at the heart of Gotham. That this city, for all its faults, was built by good people. But with Thomas and Martha's shining reputation called into question, we no longer have such assurances. And even worse, it seems the apple hasn't fallen far from the tree. Gotham's greatest son, Bruce Wayne, seen here in the company of gangsters, may be just as crooked as his parents.
Le echan la
In his
culpa a
defense,
Bruce.
Wayne fired back saying,
The Wayne family has always been a cornerstone of Gotham. We've never had and never will have connections to organized crime.
in a world where the Waynes, our golden family, are corrupt, who are we left with? Who can Gothamites look up to?
Pero,
The
weón,
supposed hero Batman? Only time will tell.
siguen pensando que los Wayne son
We'll
corruptos.
keep digging for the truth. But the prominent feeling throughout Gotham is that the Waynes' time in the sun is ending.
Siguen pensando que los Wayne son corruptos.
The suit, the car, this entire cave.
Master Bruce?
Everything I built! I created all of this because I didn't want any more innocent people to die! If Falcone's telling the truth about my parents, then what the hell did we do this for?
Bruce,
What have you been hiding from me? Alfred!
Esto está muy complicado. Bien, terminamos entonces. Ah, no me pueden. No, es que ya no existe esto igual. ¿Cómo salgo de acá? Ok. Bien, ya terminamos entonces, chicos, lo que es el episodio 1. Vamos a ver si me manda a lo que es el episodio 2. Evil Batman.
When your
Dice.
parents died, they left me as caretaker of their estate, their son, and their secrets.
Ah, no, le pongo en el título nomás episodio 2, ¿no?
I would never betray them.
Uy, uy, uy.
Your parents were good people, Bruce, no matter what that thug Falcone told you.
Then swear to me there's no truth to it.
Bueno. Déjenme ver. Quiero ordenar los streams, chicos. Dice... ¿En extras? Creo que no puedo. Bueno, vamos a iniciar entonces el episodio 2. Ahí lo cambio después en el título. Sí, a mí me parece bloqueado, Rafael. Y por más que estoy conectada a la red de internet de mi Play, no me deja hacer una... Me pide que tengo que hacer una cuenta Telltale. Y debe ser porque como la empresa murió.
When this whole thing starts, make sure you're on the right side.
Qué buen juego, dice Chris.
Mr. Wayne,
Buena, Edgar, ¿cómo
thank
estás?
you for opening your house to us. Together, we will change Gotham.
Al final, el Harvey Dent le dio un tremendo problema a Bruce invitando.
Vicky Vale,
Mafioso ese.
not interested, and reporter for the Gotham Gazette. Carmine Falcone? Is the Dent campaign soliciting votes from Gotham's biggest crime family?
Your father knew which hands to shake.
Don't you know not to corner a wild animal? It's dangerous. I bet.
The chemicals. Where are they?
No, no te preocupes. No te preocupes, Cardona. Ahí después lo pongo en el título nomás.
It's the Waynes. Well, the Waynes are the biggest gangsters in Gotham.
Alta tragedia familiar, ¿eh? ¿Sabes qué? Tengo ganas de comer chocolate. Pero un chocolate con un poquito de relleno de dulce de leche.
You don't have to do this.
Only you now, Master Bruce. I thought I might find you here. The news was upsetting.
No, no estoy llevando la skin de... No estoy llevando la skin de unicornio.
I know you come here for solitude, Bruce. More allegations about his ties to the underworld. This isn't going away. It's all so public and messy.
People are throwing stones at my family, Alfred. I need to understand why.
It's my family too. Don't forget that. I've been dreading this day for nearly 2 decades. I hoped it would never come.
Forget the papers. I want to hear it from you.
The truth is, they were billionaires, Bruce. You can't amass that kind of wealth without making certain moral compromises. It's just not possible. That kind of money taints you.
Oh.
You kept their secrets for them.
I'm trying to help you understand.
Then try harder!
Hill greased the wheels of politics. Falcone was the muscle. Thomas legitimized the whole enterprise with his name. Your father, Hamilton Hill, and Falcone, they were partners. Nothing happened in Gotham without them knowing.
Working with Falcone and Hill. I expected a regular accounting, not a pact with the devil.
Your father was a good man in many ways, but this was his undoing. I want you to know, I had my suitcases ready. I couldn't stand to be around your father anymore. But then, they were killed, and you were all alone. And I just couldn't walk out the door.
Buena dam,
Everything I
provechito.
did, everything I've ever done was out of love for you. I hope you can forgive me.
Just give me some time to think it through, okay?
Sí, primero no le podemos
This is
decir
the
si te
first
perdonamos.
time
Tampoco
I've
le
been
podemos
back
decir a
here
Alfred, no,
since
Alfred, no
that
te
night.
perdonamos. Vamos a darle un
When
poquito de
police
tiempo
called
como
me
para
to
que note un
collect you,
poco nuestro
I
conflicto
thought they
interior.
finally arrested your father. I couldn't believe a low-life thug like Joe Chill would have the audacity to rob and kill Thomas Wayne. He was simply too well known. Too big. Yet, there it was.
If my father was that deep in crime, he would have had enemies.
Well, it's a fair assumption. You don't think. You always said it was a simple mugging. In 20 years, you've never wavered from that story.
I can recall every moment of that night in vivid detail.
Los mandaron a matar,
Maybe
¿no?
that's wrong.
Sometimes we block out things we don't want to face.
Troy Baker, quien hace la voz de Joel en The
Maybe
Last
there
of
was
Us,
some
es quien hace la voz de
detail I
Bruce y
overlooked.
Batman.
I want him standing here, right now.
And what would the Batman do with his own parents' killer? The possibilities are frightening.
I'd only want to ask him one question. Why? My parents could have given him anything. Why would he just shoot them?
Porque lo mandaron a matar.
He was stabbed to death in prison. No one mourns for Joe Chill, Bruce.
¿Por qué te vas a meter en un callejón así?
He just wanted to protect us.
He thought he was invincible. Sadly, he was mistaken.
I always wanted to be brave, just like him.
And you are. He would be so proud to see that you took a different path.
De elegir el camino de Itachi.
I love that movie. Saw it countless times at that theater. How long did it play there?
Only when you wanted to see it, Bruce. Your mother arranged the special screenings personally.
I never knew that.
¿Cómo?
She was always so good to me.
Ponían esa peli en el cine cada vez que Bruce quería verla. Alta plata, hermano. Alta ballena, pay to win. Sí, el padre está protegiendo a
Where
Batman.
exactly does the memory end?
With my father pleading, "You don't have to do this." And the gun fires.
And after that? There are considerable gaps in that recollection.
Maybe. But do I really want to know?
Stay back!
Take whatever you want.
Nothing personal. Just business. They told me you had it coming.
You don't have to do this.
Viste, me dijeron que se lo había buscado.
Don't follow me. He's making a mistake.
Ay, ay, ay. Juan siempre trauma el... La muerte de... Siempre trauma la muerte de esos dos.
Bruce, are you all right?
It wasn't a mug. They were assassinated. And Carmine Falcone knows why.
2-1, Broken Memories. ¿Qué me dices? ¿Por qué no le compraron al cine mejor? Dice, esa escena no puede faltar en ningún juego, película o cómic de este personaje, dice Saul. Y no puede faltar. ¿Cómo puede estar reprimido si tiene todo? ¡Salud! Batiauto, baticasa, batitraje, baticueva. Bueno, pero no tiene sus batipapás.
But getting you in to see Falcone like this, I don't have to tell you how many rules we're breaking. Now, don't get me wrong, I'm always here for you, but this could land us both in hot water. I pulled all the strings I had with the lieutenant. This better not come back to bite us.
Look, I get that, Harv, okay? And it means a lot to me.
I know it does, Bruce. It doesn't make it any easier.
Bueno, pues te estoy dando un montón de
Last
plata,
time we
Harvey,
brushed
para que
shoulders
seas
with Falcone,
alcalde.
the press made us pay.
Eso fue
Please
culpa
tell
tuya.
me what this is about.
Tú lo invitaste, pelotudo.
Look, I'm all for blind support, but I should at least know what I'm getting myself into.
This is a personal matter, Harvey.
Fine, don't tell me. But I hope none of this comes back to bite us. I don't want headlines taking away from my debate with Hill.
Gentlemen, we finally put Falcone in his cage. Now, thanks to the information you gave me, Bruce, he won't ever get out.
Whoa, I'm sorry. Information? What information?
Oh, well, I assumed you knew. I was going to contact your office first thing. But everything's been a little busy.
Sorry, Harvey, I was going to tell you.
Tell me what?
Your friend here gave us a case that'll put Falcone away for life. A catalog of his entire criminal empire.
Is that a fact?
It's the reason I said yes to this unorthodox request.
Nice job bringing in Falcone. Yeah, that son of a bitch better not get off again.
He's not getting off the hook, Renee. Not this time.
Mr. Wayne, Sergeant Renee Montoya. I just wanted to say, some of us police support you, despite what the media is saying.
Esa fue la que nos disparó.
Thanks, Sergeant.
Cuando éramos Batman.
We're keeping Falcone in the infirmary.
Me gusta cómo ahorita se mete en la historia. Eso fue culpa tuya. Hola, Jopito, ¿cómo estás? Salud, Batman, dice Richie. Negocios son negocios, de Guita me dice. Espera, ¿qué? Oh, Batipadre. Ajá. Sí, es Harvey Dent. Bien, ¿qué dice?
Well, whoever
Ay,
he
no.
is behind
Me equivoqué,
that
botón.
mask, I say Gotham's lucky to have him.
Yeah, it's great to know he's out there watching over the city.
All right, Falcone's inside. Just say what you gotta say. We'll be out here.
¿Está muerto? Ah. Hola, Nini.
Bruce Wayne.
Como dice Saul. Hola,
You
Nini.
must have some clout. My own wife can't get in to see me. Good thing I'll be out of here in a week. Just like every other time they tried to put me away.
You look like you tangled with the wrong guy.
This is nothing. You should have seen me before I became boss. I'd show up all beat to hell. Your father had sewn me back together. Yeah, that's right. Tommy and I were close. More than friends. More like cousins.
Did you have something to do with his death?
Ah, so that's what this is really about, eh? The pup digging up a 20-year-old killer.
2 killings.
Buenas, Francisco, ¿cómo estás? Bienvenido.
You and me, we're practically family. I thought you'd have figured that out by now. Hey, I tried to get through to your dense party. Maybe I should have spelled it out. Got a whole closet full of birthday presents I was never able to give you. It's a damn shame, you ask me.
Convince me then. Tell me a story about our big, happy family.
There it is. Now I got you hooked. Your father, Hill, and me, we ran this city. Still do. God damn this pain. Can't think through it. Morphine's on the side there. Be a good boy and help Uncle Carmine out, huh?
No. No. No le pinches nada, no. Lo vas a matar. Aliviar su dolor. Bueno, está bien.
40 years I keep my veins clean of any of that gunk. But you never forget the tender kiss. It'd be so easy to give me the whole vial, wouldn't it? Enough there to put an old dog down forever. Of course, you'd never know the whole story. How much of your parents do you have in you?
I'm not a murderer.
No, you're not. That's why you were kept in the dark. Much better, kid. Thank you. Gesture like that reminds me of your mother.
Cuéntale importante, viejo de miércoles.
Doctor, but Martha, she had the human touch. Think you got more of her in you, tell the truth.
Don't you dare talk about my mother.
Hey, why not, kid? I got nothing but good things to say about her. She was the only one that ever had a hold on your father.
Until you hired an assassin to kill them both.
What, you really think I hired Chill? Sure. I worked with Joe Chill from time to time. Put a button on someone, he'd take him out. But I never ordered that hit on your parents.
So who did?
You can't trust anyone in Gotham. Least of all those you call friend. Your parents learned that.
They're waiting for you in hell! The bastard had to die.
Hands in the air! Stand down! Get a doctor! Secure this floor! No one gets in or out! Go! Go!
Puta. Koji, ¿cómo estás? ¿Cómo estás? Te mando un abracito, Koji.
We are in deep shit. I bought us some time, but not much. Word's gonna get out, sooner or later. Why would she do something like this? We had Gotham's biggest crime lord in our grasp.
Isn't it obvious? She wanted to shut Falcone up for good.
I mean, this whole damn force is riddled with corruption. Someone must have got to her, Jim.
It just doesn't make any sense. She'd never do anything to hurt the department.
Falcone's case meant justice for 1,000 unnamed victims. And now it is a PR disaster. How can I run against corruption when our own cops are redecorating the precinct with their prisoners' brains? Listen, we gotta get out in front of this. We gotta spin it as best we can. Issue a statement saying that we have the shooter in custody. Details are still coming in and that we're investigating. The usual.
Slow down, Harvey. We need the facts first.
The simple fact is she walked in and shot him.
Pero tenía unas manchas azules.
Like how and why?
Lieutenant, Mr. District Attorney, Falcone's lawyers are here.
Esta va a ser una fiesta. Como la de Pandora.
For a little while, but we still need answers.
Tell me if she says anything. I have to know why she did this.
Porque tiene el químico encima, el químico que... Bueno, pero no puede decirlo porque es Batman.
Alfred, Falcone's been murdered.
Good God.
Te mando un abrazo. Igual.
I'm looking into it, but I'll need
Chambeando como
access to the back
siempre,
computer for
pero ahorita me
anything I
alegra,
find.
me hace más llevar a la tarde con favoritos. Me alegro mucho.
Alfred,
Me alegro mucho, Jopito. Gracias. Buena gran Batman, dice Koji. Acá Batman soy yo, Koji, dice Richie. Cardonas Hawkman.
I'm gonna try and confirm some suspicions of mine.
Ah. ¿Viste? Tiene esas marcas ahí.
Veins. Still visible beneath her skin. Fresh injection site. That doesn't look like blood. Alfred, I think I found the substance. Analyze and forward me the result.
Guay, alto celu.
Of course. I'll be in touch as soon as I have the results.
Where am I?
Aquí con toda por la batidella. Ya voy a tener una mascarita de Batman, chicos, y vamos a poner la carta ahí en el...
What's going on?
En las cartas de
I got
Streamlabs.
this awful feeling something terrible happened. Everything is such a blur.
Sergeant, you have to think. What do you remember?
La drogaron, ¿viste?
Oh, God. Falcone. I was hoping it wasn't real.
I believe you were drugged, Sergeant.
No tengo disfraz de murciélago, no.
It would explain a lot. Listen, you have
El
to believe
baticelular.
me. I talked big about hurting thugs like Falcone, but I would never betray the lieutenant. Everything is so foggy. I remember a sharp pain.
There's an injection site on your neck.
Then I just felt light. Like I could do whatever I wanted. No guilt, no consequence. There was a voice in
Dejen
my
un
ear
batilike.
insisting
Que
Falcone
dejen
was
un
gonna get
batilike,
off.
pero no me maten.
And all I knew was that I had to stop that. I had to, no matter what. The reasons why I shouldn't, they were a million miles away.
Did you see a face? Could you ID a suspect?
I don't think so.
You
No me
must
estás
remember
ayudando,
some
tienes que
detail.
recordar
Try.
algo.
I remember a hand on my arm, guiding me like a parent with a child. The voice, it was saying something about revolution.
El pingüino.
Cobblepot said something similar.
I'm so sorry, Lieutenant. I've let you down.
We stalled Falcone's lawyers for now, but they'll be back. So how is she? Did she tell you anything?
Yeah, hey, don't worry about that now.
I found evidence that she was drugged. A fresh injection site on her neck.
I was out of my mind, Lieutenant. Please believe me.
Hey, I do. Of course I do. Hey, get forensics in here. Now!
Yo tampoco sé casi nada del mundo DC, Cardona.
Revolution.
That's not much to go on.
Creo que conozco un poquito más lo de Marvel.
Alfred, I gotta get back to the manor. I've got a lead on whoever's behind this.
Bruce!
Oh, Vicky.
What are you doing here? My friends in the GCPD have been telling stories about some kind of lockdown?
Sorry, Vicky, I can't talk to the press.
Your lips are moving, words are coming out.
You know what I mean.
Word is there were shots fired near where Falcone was being held. Know anything about that? I mean, you must have been back there when it happened.
Always digging for a story, huh?
So it's true?
I didn't say that.
Word is you turned over enough dirt on Falcone to put him in Blackgate Prison for life. A day after he showed up at your house. And now you're here. You can't afford to be associated with another scandal. I can keep your name out of whatever we print, but you need to give me something I can use. Who fired the shots? A cop? I can tell by the way you're brushing me off that something happened. Just give me something to run with.
You're fishing. You don't have anything. Now, if you'll excuse me.
You should talk to me, Bruce. This is coming out whether you stonewall me or not.
Dice, estás pescando, en realidad no tienes nada, le dice. Dice, ¿cuál quieres ser tú? Coyo le dice. Rafael dice, este Batman se aleja bastante en cuanto a historia tradicional. Y claro, me imagino que igual hacen como una historia distinta por ser un Telltale Series. Tiene que ser DC. Hola, Alan Espinosa, ¿cómo estás? Bienvenida. Yo iba a elegir Samurai Pizza Cat, dice. Sin pensarlo, Spider-Man. Spider-Man es un buen personaje. Dale, son Black. Spider-Man ha sido el mejor, el único, en realidad el único juego de superhéroes que he jugado en Play. Y después
Montoya himself or someone else is using his revolutionary rhetoric. Either way, I need to find him. Let's put our drones in the air and start a search. I'll run a trace on his cell. In the meantime, we have to find out what we can do about this drug.
The computer's been analyzing the chemicals from Montoya's bloodstream.
Throw that up on the monitor. The residue I scanned
Tenga mi batilike, buen batidor.
similar to the nerve agent.
Dice que eres carta y encontré el sonido. ¡Ay! Me encanta Cardona. I love you so much. Please, mándamelo por Discord.
Falcone died at the hands of someone drugged with his chemicals. Who'd have guessed that's how he'd meet his maker? Prone in his sick bed, surrounded by police who were ordered to protect him.
Murder at the hands of Montoya. That's not justice.
Whoever did this was judge, jury, and executioner. No one should act as all three.
No, solo fue la época
I hope he
romana.
told you something before he was killed.
No, en realidad.
What did you learn from him?
Practically family, he said.
Family? Funny, I don't recall any Sunday dinners with the mob.
It wasn't Falcone who called the hit.
Yes, well, I suppose that makes sense. Your father, Hill, and Falcone would have balanced each other out.
Computers pinpointed reference points on the two compounds. The men at the docks were doused with the base chemicals. The reaction was messy. They were out of control. This refined drug is like a weapon. It only took a small injection to strip Montoya of her moral filters and make her act on her base impulses.
El virus T.
Both compounds seem stable, but they're quick to fall apart. Whoever
Buena hora,
processed
¿cómo
it
vas?
knew what they were
Bienvenido.
doing.
What could the creators of such a drug possibly have in mind?
Sí, amamos mucho a
Fighting
Cardano.
your wars is one thing, but drugging others to fight them for you.
Considering the amount they stole from Falcone, they could build a small army of remorseless assassins.
The thought is chilling. Your drones are in position to triangulate Cobblepot's location.
Una carta de batibaile. Oh, Richie, si encuentras el GIF que me estás diciendo, mándamelo. Porque no sé realmente a qué te refieres. No conozco yo eso. Bueno, a ver, selecciona un dron para buscar la señal de Oswald. Soy un batidrón.
Find her now! Send a strong message.
Dice no enfaden al pingüino. Soy un batidrón. Piri 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 piri. Piri piri piri.
Bring me her head.
¿Hoy puede hablar en distintas partes de la ciudad a la vez? Ué. Porque el primer audio lo escuché acá, el segundo acá. ¿Tiene superpoderes?
There go you go. Computer all head. Right.
Va a ir por la... Va por Catwoman.
The Skyline Club. Jesus, didn't even wait for Falcone's body to get cold, did you, Oz?
Going to speak with him, Bruce?
Bruce Wayne already tried talking with Cobblepot. It's time he met the Batman.
Piri 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 Batman.
Come on, I know there's gotta be more around here. The man probably had millions in his sock drawer alone.
If Falcone finds out I helped you, he'll kill me.
Your boss won't be doing much of anything. Ever again.
You lot, come check out this office.
Hay un personaje que tiene la piel oscura.
Where is
I don't know. Please.
names? You can help me.
Ese.
Let him go.
Batman! It's about time. You kill a crime boss, you'd expect a word of thanks from Gotham's #1 vigilante. Oh, don't worry, I'll pass your gratitude on to those who made it happen.
I said let him go.
You hear that, Roland? That sounded like an order.
I'll crush him.
Now, have a little respect for the Bat. Think he underestimates you. Is this about Falcone? We all saw how you felt about Falcone. Pounded him into a pulp on live TV. If you were truly the defender of this city, you'd have finished the job yourself. Admit it, Falcone deserved to die. Vermin like Falcone, they deserve to be stomped out. Believe me, I know.
You don't decide who lives and who dies. That's not justice.
But it's bloody well satisfying, isn't it? As a show of good faith, I'm gonna let this one go. How's about we talk this through? We helped you with Falcone. Now, if we could just cut out the rest of the rot, like Wayne and Hill, ordinary folks might be able to breathe.
What is it about this place that attracts criminal scum like you? You're going to attack the mayor? That's not going to happen.
Attack? Absolutely not. Mayor Hill's role has been decided. Here's the thing. I actually admire you, Batman. We both want the same kinds of things. Me and my people, we've got big plans for Gotham.
They found Catwoman.
What do you want with her?
We had a deal. She didn't make good on it. So sorry this didn't work out, mate. I'd stay to watch. I would, but I still got a Catwoman problem to deal with. Oh, what's her name again?
Selena.
Yes! Oh, beautiful name.
Sabían el nombre de ella. Concéntrate, concéntrate. ¿Qué?
Gonna have to try harder than this.
Okay. Presioné. Presioné la X. Chicos, se me murió Batman. Loco, presioné la X. Se me murió Batman.
Alfred, track down Selena Kyle.
I'll find her right away.
Mira, cómo se van haciendo los... ¿Cómo vamos pasando los trofeos? Ya es Fatman. El azul tiene los templos level 5. Cuidado, Batman. Ok, el juego está dividido en 5 episodios. Y cada episodio tiene 6 capítulos, creo. Habíamos empezado recién el episodio 2 y ya terminamos el capítulo 3. Está Bati muerto. Platino seguro. Sí, estuve viendo que el platino se consigue simplemente jugándolo. Como el Spider-Man. Necesito hablar contigo, es urgente, le dice. Le dice dónde está, en el lugar en el que está y que vaya sin capa. O sea, que vaya vestido de Bruce. Mira la cantidad de plata que tiene Bruce. Y anda en la calle así nomás. ¿Otra vez Skyline Club? Todos los clubs de Ciudad Gótica son Skyline.
new twist in the race for the mayor's office as Harvey Dent-backer Bruce Wayne comes under fire for alleged corruption. Joining me live is Mayor Hamilton Hill. Mr. Mayor, you said earlier today that in light of the allegations against him, Bruce Wayne should distance himself from Dent, but that was unlikely to happen. Why?
He strikes me as, well, a jealous sort. Very possessive of his toys.
Better keep a low profile.
Did you hear?
You lost? Because I don't have time for tourists. Looks like you walked into the wrong bar.
Yeah, I'm looking for a woman.
You wouldn't be the first.
Selena Kyle, I'm told she practically lives here.
Selena, huh? You don't strike me as her type.
You'd be surprised.
Hey, don't I know you? It is you. Knew it. The cops take all your fancy clothes? Or you trying
Creo
to
que la
lay
niña
low?
tiene problemas de internet.
Of course, you're not really the low-lying type.
Nice to meet you.
Frank. Yeah. Funny seeing you here. So much in the papers. Whole other thing, meeting the man in real life. You're shorter than I thought you would be.
Leave him alone, Frank. Man's just trying to have a quiet drink.
You didn't seem to mind the company. Whatever.
No, creo que solo tengo que pasarlo una vez. Cardona.
Better be an apology. You were supposed to take care of our mutual problem. Instead, you just pissed him off.
That's why I'm here. You're in danger.
I've had rats on my tail all day.
The man who hired you, his name is Oswald Cobblepot.
Never heard of him.
He goes by Penguin.
Penguin? Shit. Ugh, you've got to be kidding me.
No.
You should have just killed me on that rooftop. I'm dead anyway.
Mira lo peligroso que
You
es
screw
el
someone over, you
pingüino.
really screw them. The penguin.
Penguin can't take on both of us, and I'm not going anywhere. Clearly you know something about him.
I only know him by reputation. I'm surprised you never heard of him. He's a big deal across the pond. He's more dangerous than you think.
I grew up with Oz. He's the first real friend I ever had.
I'm not surprised. Questionable morals and a penchant for theatrics? You two have a lot in common. The question is, why Gotham? Why now?
Porque ahora tiene
It's
un
not like
plan.
he's hurting for crime syndicates abroad. Why leave that?
He thinks he's changing the world for the better, no matter the cost.
Well, he's no Joan of Arc, that's for sure. Well, I'm not sticking around here to find out.
Oswald, Penguin is about to unleash God knows what on the city. You can't just leave.
A good reason not to be here when he does. You want to stay? That's your choice.
If Penguin is everything you say, there's no tree high enough for you to climb. He will find you.
So what are you suggesting? The bat helps the cat?
And the cat helps the bat.
Bruce, sweetie, the gallant knight thing, it really is adorable. But what would Harvey think? The two of us, working together? After all, I'm not really an all work and no play kind of girl. Harvey knows that.
Oops.
You and Harvey, it's pretty clear you aren't just friends.
Please, I'm just toying with him. I only take my claws out for someone special. You and I...
Dispara bastante alto. Cat. Entonces se aproxima al cuarto. Es cierto, se aproxima al cuarto platino.
Well, Bruce, you were right.
Selena Kyle, Penguin says hello. Beat it. We're here for her. If you care about your own skin, you'll get the hell out.
She's with me. I think you need to leave.
Obvio. Oh. Concéntrate, concéntrate, concéntrate. Cuadrado. Abajo. Triángulo. ¿Qué? ¿Qué? Tengo medio Batman lleno.
Not done yet.
Cuadrado. Triángulo. ¡Ay! Flechita con cuadrado. ¡Ay, re sexy, Batman!
I think they want more.
Then let's give it to him.
Círculo. Por el lado. Arriba. Triángulo. Cuadrado. Para el costado. Cuadrado. Abajo. Tengo el Batman lleno. Oh. Esa. No sé qué decía arriba. Algo decía, puedes acertarnos no sé qué cosa.
For such a pretty boy.
Pero yo estaba concentrada con que era XR2.
Come on, this way.
Come on.
Quick, check the alleyway.
Dice, el pingüino siempre parece que no hace mucho y siempre está ahí liando algo gordo. Selina dice, los ataques femeninos siempre tienen el re estilo. Es porque tienen que ocupar también el cuerpo las chicas para pegar. No es simplemente como, sino que también es como... Aunque igual, bueno, igual un puño... sí.
Let's get out of here.
Igual un puño, cuando lanzas el golpe de puño, la fuerza viene del hombro,
you take
¿no?
the alley.
Wait. Yes or no, will you help me stop Penguin?
I'm gonna say maybe, but only because he's trying to kill me.
Pretty good reason to say yes.
You shouldn't trust me, you know.
Alfred, I'm uploading the contents of a smartphone to the back computer. Check
No,
to see
nunca
if
le
there's
han
anything
pegado
on
un
the phone we
puñetazo a
can use.
alguien.
Processing it now. Is everything all right? There are quite a few police cars convening on your location.
It's fine. Has the back computer found anything yet?
Bruce, there are a number of
Pero mi mamá siempre decía que no es solo la mano ni es solo el brazo, sino que es todo el cuerpo, el golpe
The last voicemail is his.
con el hombro.
Listen to this.
I gave you everything I have on Wayne. I've held up my end of the bargain, and I expect you to do the same.
Oh. Mira.
This is very shady indeed.
Ajá.
Whatever they're talking about, it doesn't sound good.
I should have guessed. Hill's working with Penguin. If Hill's talking to Penguin, he must know something. It's time I paid him a visit.
I agree. The mayor must have answers, but if I may offer a word of advice. People look up to Batman after how you handled Falcone. Terrorizing the mayor could damage that goodwill. Then again, Batman's methods would certainly get him talking immediately. Bruce would have to depend on his guile to loosen Hill's lips.
Me siento inclinada a lo que dice Alfred.
Going as Bruce is the smart choice.
A ver, dice, Deya, la fuerza del puño está en la cadera. Ah. Deita, soy testigo de que una vez le hice taekwondo en una clase y me tocó sparring con una chica y créeme que si duele una patada, soy fiel de eso. Le estaba buitreando a la chica al amigo, medio sargento, ese Batman, dice Dan. Aún puedes, Bruce, sigue intentando, dice Cardán. Bueno, ahí ya aprendimos algo con Saul. El golpe del puño viene de la cadera.
Sorry, the mayor's busy. Do you have an appointment? The mayor's doing debate prep.
¿Qué le pasa al pelo de esa chica?
He really can't be disturbed right now.
You're really telling me that Bruce Wayne needs an appointment?
But the mayor...
We'll be fine. And if he fires, you just come to work for me. Deal?
¿Es un droid? Ya estamos jugando a Detroit Become Human.
Bruce Wayne? Finally, you've come to see me. Of course, only after your name's been dragged through the mud. Don't get me wrong, I'm glad to see you. But you're a day late and a great many dollars short.
You know, I'd actually hoped I'd never have to meet you in person.
Then you made a mistake bursting in here. Your father and I, we took this city and made it ours. Falcone too, rest his soul. We built everything we have. You were born with it. A soft boy like you wouldn't understand what it takes to rise to the top.
Ooh.
Oh, I understand. Very well.
I gave you everything I have on Wayne. I've held up my end of the bargain, and I expect you to do the same. Sounds like me.
It is you.
So, what's your point? I take it you have one. Or are you just fond of my dulcet tones?
Why attack me? Because of Dent and the campaign?
I'm in Cobblepot's crosshairs, same as you.
But you fed them dirt on me.
Only the files I seized from Wayne Manor. Your father, Falcone, and I, we had ways of getting anything we wanted. How do you think your family got the land for Wayne Tower? Cobblepot wants retribution because we took his family's land. Oswald's family signed it over to us, along with the rest of their assets.
Even if that's true, it's no excuse for Cobblepot's crimes.
I quite agree. It doesn't hurt to understand your enemy's motives. There's so much more I could share, if only we were friends. I could help you deal with Penguin, let you in on some family history. But I'm caught in a dogfight for my political career, and my rival has bottomless pockets. Now, if that rival were to say, drop out, or his advertising spend were to dry up, I might have a lot more resources for helping a new friend.
Ok. Podemos engañar a Gil. Decirle sí, por el bien de mi familia.
Busco mujer casada, recientemente engañada, enojada y despechada. Que me venda la colección de su marido.
Que me venga la colección.
Que me venda la colección de su marido. Es que es un grupo de coleccionistas.
Ah, es un grupo de coleccionistas. Ah, ok. Ahí se entiende el chiste. Dice, ya aparece a Sofía. Dice, ese es el por qué Telltale se fue a la quiebra. Sacaban tantos juegos iguales y con Boo que la gente dejó de comprarlos. Ah, por eso fue entonces. Bueno, a mí me parece que deberíamos decirle que sí. O le decimos que no, somos intachables hasta el final. ¿Qué dicen? ¿Lo engañamos al tipo? Le decimos sí, te vamos a quitar le vamos a quitar la financiación a Kent. O le decimos no, ni lo sueñes. Chon, 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 chon. Yo pensaba que podríamos engañarlo. Ahí dice Cardona, un breve engaño.
Fine. That's what it takes to earn your friendship.
I knew you'd see the light. It's time we really talked. Power is an old oak. The trunk stands strong, but it's the roots that hold it up. And the thickest of them lead to Arkham.
Arkham Asylum?
Your father, me, Falcone, we used it to get our enemies out of the way. Drugged and declared them insane. It made it easy to take their things. Thomas was the doctor. I leveraged my political power to ease the transfer of assets. Falcone was the muscle. He had his own way of making problems go away.
So that's what Oz wants to punish me for.
His mother was one of our last patients. You can hardly expect him to think rationally. Gotham was chaos before we took control. At least now there's a semblance of order. Listen, Bruce. Now that we're back on the same side, your father's last gift to me, they're yours. The keys to the city.
Thank you.
Hamilton. Call me Hamilton. Penguin's gathered quite a few victims to his crusade. But that's a problem for another day. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have to prep for the debate. My door is always open, Bruce. Next time, make an appointment.
Good luck tonight.
I don't need luck. I hit hard enough to win without it.
Alfred, get a warning to Gordon. Tell him to increase security at the debate. Hill seems to think he's safe, but Penguin's still out there.
Buenas, JDR, ¿cómo estás? ¿Intachar hasta el final o qué rayos? A romper las reglas. Hoy, mira, ya estamos por terminar el capítulo 2. Batman.
I wonder what else is on here.
As per your request, Lieutenant Gordon has tripled security at the debate.
Thanks, Alfred.
It's a plan of the old Monarch Theater.
The auditorium where the debate's being held. I hacked into the image feeds from the security cameras at the auditorium.
Just to be safe.
Just to be safe.
Hills, details about your father. They must have been quite upsetting. I can't imagine how you must feel. To learn so much in so little time.
To hear their crimes detailed, first by Falcone, then by a snake like Hill. It makes me question myself.
You shouldn't, Bruce. You are your own man. And the city needs you, now more than ever.
En los cómics, el papá de Thomas Wayne es corrupto.
I'll leave you to it then.
Dale, Richie. Que descanses. Buenas noches.
Gotham District Attorney Harvey Dent appears to be hitting some potholes on his path to the mayor's office. Despite the backing of billionaire Bruce Wayne, rumors persist that the candidate is having trouble paying his campaign staff and making ad buys. A Dent spokesperson said these rumors are nothing more than a smear tactic perpetuated by the incumbent Mayor Hill's campaign.
In other news, nobody goes to Gotham's dive bars expecting a quiet night out, but police say a brawl tonight at the Stack Deck Bar in Otisburg was the rowdiest one in recent memory. Reports say multiple arrests were made, with all the suspects taken into custody while unconscious. Police are seeking an unidentified man and woman who were seen in conversation with the assailants shortly before the fight.
Gotham District Attorney Harvey Dent appears to be hitting some potholes on his path to the mayor's office. Despite the backing of billionaire Bruce Wayne, rumors persist that the candidate is having trouble paying his campaign staff and making ad buys. A Dent spokesperson said these rumors are nothing more than a smear tactic perpetuated by the incumbent Mayor Hill's campaign.
In other news, nobody goes to Gotham's dive
Un
bars
empate
expecting a
entre
quiet
Hill
night
y...
out, but police say a brawl tonight at the Stack Deck Bar in
Un
Otisburg
empate entre
was
Hill
the
y...
rowdiest one in recent
y
memory.
Dent.
Reports say multiple arrests were made, with all the suspects taken into custody while unconscious. Police are seeking an unidentified
Cuanto más
man
escucho hablar de la vida de mi padre, más empeora todo. Ya era suficiente malo que sus negocios tuvieran conexiones con calañas como Falcone. Pero ahora el alcalde Hill afirma que le robó el terreno donde construyó la Torre Wayne a la familia Cobblepot. Quiero conocer la verdad sobre mi familia, pero mis temores sobre lo que voy a encontrar no paran de crecer. Mis padres, papá era médico, mamá era una filántropa. Trabajaban incansablemente para ayudar a los más necesitados, llevando a cabo numerosos actos de caridad y haciendo uso de su gran riqueza para mejorar la ciudad y la vida. Asesinados por un hombre conocido como Joe Chill en un asesinato predeterminado. Después de todos estos años, Alfred me ha revelado cosas sobre mis padres que nunca había oído, como mi padre había llevado a cabo negocios corruptos con Falcone y Hill. Se defiende asegurando que se guardó todo para protegerme. Sean cuales sean sus razones, aún tengo muchas preguntas por responder. El estrés derivado de los recientes sucesos está comenzando a pasar factura en nuestra relación. Mi visita a Falcone, que se salió del rumbo rápidamente, no fue del agrado de Harvey y ahora le permití a su rival político que le retiraré mi financiación. No estoy seguro de si voy a hacerlo o no, pero es una señal de que las cosas no van bien. Para nada, fue una trampa nomás. Me enfrenté a Hill, pero la única forma de hacerlo hablar fue traicionar a Harvey. Me explicó cómo el Falcón y mi padre le arrebataron todo a la madre de Oswald. Ahora ya sé por qué el pingüino va tras el patrimonio Wayne. Me apresuré a advertir a Selina que el pingüino iba tras ella y terminé tratando de besarla. Es una criminal y debo mantenerla a distancia, pero aún así parece que soy incapaz de controlarme. Perdón, Bruce. Presentó al pingüino y al murciélago. No fue ninguna sorpresa que se declarase fan, por extraño que pueda parecer. Es evidente que el pingüino está trabajando en algo gordo, pero Selina es la que está en peligro inminente.
Gotham District Attorney Harvey Dent appears to be hitting some potholes on his path to the mayor's office. Despite the backing of billionaire Bruce Wayne, rumors persist that the candidate is having trouble paying his campaign staff and making ad buys. A Dent spokesperson said these rumors are nothing more than a smear tactic perpetuated by the incumbent Mayor Hill's campaign.
Bueno, cuando ya escuchaste las noticias una vez, deberían ya apagarse. Gracias. Ya dejé el caso, gracias.
Wait a minute. The images on these cameras haven't changed. Something's wrong.
Penguin's men may have commandeered the cameras on their end.
Vayan de filántropos y su historia de Gita, así es.
Could just be looking at
what they want us to see.
Están viendo un video.
Warn Gordon that he may have visitors. I have to get down there now.
Buenas, Shishima, ¿cómo estás? Bienvenida. Gracias. En realidad tengo mucho sin entrar. Bueno, vamos. Resulta que el pingüino ya está chico.
Harvey needs to get out of there.
Seguramente todos saben, pero Harvey Dent es dos caras.
Hey, Bruce. I'm glad you called. I needed to talk to you, actually. Something's come up. Something that's, well, it's not exactly pleasant.
Harvey, listen to me. Your life is in danger.
Because of Penguin and his thugs?
Thanks, but there is an army of security here. They have me in some back room until the debate begins.
For my own protection, they said. A little bit of overkill, if you ask me.
It's not overkill, Harvey. It's a real...
Please. I need to
Get this off my chest.
Look.
Bruce, I didn't want to do this over the phone, but...
My advisors are telling me that I need to...
that I need to
distance myself from you. Until all this mess with your family blows over. They're afraid it's...
I get it. It's the smart move, but let's talk about that later.
I'm glad you see it that way.
What with the allegations in the press, and now this mess with Falcone, you're a
liability.
But here's the thing, Bruce.
Without your money...
I am dead in the water. I know this is a delicate topic, but I need you to keep me
O sea, necesitas la plata, pero no a Bruce.
But you and me, we'll know the truth about our friendship.
You've got some nerve, Harvey. Either we're a team or we're not.
Oh, of course we're a team, Bruce. Of course we are. Just...
Not in front of the press.
Listen, I hate to push you,
But I need to know. Can I count on your money, Bruce?
Whatever it takes to save Gotham. That's what we wanted.
I'll always support you, Harvey.
Oh, thank you, Bruce. Thank you. You don't know how much this means to me. To Gotham.
Sí,
I'm sorry,
es para
Bruce.
ti.
The makeup person is here. Guess she needs to put on my face.
I hope you can still watch the debate somewhere. No matter what I have to say tonight,
Bueno, Iván, ¿cómo estás? Bienvenido.
You are always my friend.
No importa lo
Harvey.
que diga. Recuerda que siempre serás mi amigo. Hijo de puta. Sí, es para ti, pelotudo. Eso dije, ¿no? Es para él. Ah, no importa. Total, Wayne tiene mucho plata.
Batman. Yeah, all quiet so far.
I've got a feeling that's about to change.
I'm glad I took a chance on this collaboration of ours. Keep on doing what you're doing, and the rest of Gotham will start to see you like I do. A hero.
Qué extraño se ve.
I appreciate the sentiment, Jim. We have bigger
Qué
things
extraño
to
el humo.
worry about right now. Your security has been compromised.
I've got patrols on every door.
You better check on them.
I'd keep that holstered if I were you.
What's she doing here? She was part of that robbery at the mayor's office.
Really? You're gonna drag out that dead horse?
We're all on the same side, Jim.
This better not come back to bite me. Alpha Patrol, come in.
That, incident in the bar. Dead is its own kind of cage. I can't stand being in it. Not that I needed your help or anything, but you had my back. I thought I'd repay the favor. You know, like you scratch my back, I cut some people up.
This is no bar fight. They're coming with everything they have.
Good. That brawl barely had me break a sweat.
None of my men on the ground are responding.
Enough waiting. We're going in.
Alpha, do you read?
Now, aren't you glad I'm here?
You have a better shot than my SWAT team of getting in there quietly.
We are seriously underfunded at the GCPD.
Sounds like a vote for Dent, Lieutenant.
Sí.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to our live debate for the next mayor of Gotham City. This is an important debate for these two candidates, incumbent Mayor Hamilton Hill and the challenger Gotham District Attorney Harvey Dent. And it's also important for you, the citizens of Gotham, who will soon head to the polls to decide the future of your home. A city
Viste, ya están acá los matones.
in recent years. Rising crime rates, income inequality, and yes, a masked vigilante loose on our streets. The candidates will tackle it all.
Aprieto muy fuerte el botón porque digo, ay, si aprieto más fuerte el cuadrado le va a pegar más duro.
At least we know why they weren't responding.
Gordon, we found one of your patrols. They've been terminated.
So sorry, ladies and gents. As you might have guessed, there's been a change to tonight's program. First order of business, firing the moderator!
I hate to be a downer, but these hostages, I don't like their chances.
Oh, they just didn't have a head for the issues.
If we're quick and decisive, no one else has to die.
If you say so. But Penguin's playing for keeps.
Fanatics always do.
You'll do. Get out here. Keep it quiet back there.
These guys are armed to the teeth.
We need a new moderator.
Come on, you.
You there! Yes! You! Thank you for volunteering.
Please, no.
Go on, then. Introduce the candidates.
Tiene una máscara como los de la plaga negra.
All right, I'll get you started, but this is your show.
3 hostiles. Gotta take them out quietly.
Buena, Chris, ¿cómo estás? Bienvenido.
Despicable DA, Harvey Dent!
Bird mask guy, whatever your name is.
Call me Penguin.
Yes, of course. Penguin, then. We will play your game. Just please, let these people go.
Ah, dice Harvey que...
It's a much-needed state-of-the-art mental health care hospital that will offer treatment for the most unfortunate of Gotham citizens.
Le pega, dice.
I gave you what you wanted. Save it for the opening statements, Pillock. Talk when I say talk. Shut your goal.
Le dijo que le dio lo que quería.
That's it, boy. All in courage. Tell the truth. Even if it hurts, it'll be worse.
Dijo que le dio lo que quería.
Next time.
Parece que estuviera jugando Detroit Become Human. No, el Detroit Become Human es muchísimo mejor. Es una maravilla de juego.
And now, a word from our sponsor.
My gallant brothers and sisters of Gotham, you have nothing to fear. We are the children of Arkham. We are here to end the masquerade and expose the corruption that ruined your city. For too long, men like your esteemed mayor have profited from the pain of innocence.
I knew this was too big for Oswald alone. Someone else is pulling the strings.
Smart. Let someone else do the dirty work.
Look into the hearts of these spineless creatures. Chosen to
Go
lead.
on, love. You know what to do.
¿Es un suero de la verdad?
Tell them what you really think about the city you pretend to love.
Everybody in Gotham saw that moderator get shot on live TV. What's going on in there?
First off, we should incinerate the poor.
¿Incinerar a los pobres? Los juntaría y les prendería fuego. A los pobres. ¿Y Dent qué dice? ¿De verdad quiere oír lo que pienso? Dice Dent.
Gotham's flawed. That city isn't. Its flaws make it beautiful.
We're out of time, Batman. The brass is going nuts with those two drunks on stage.
Politicians. And what about the corrupt elite? American fortunes that have gone courting. You're like your friend, Bruce Wayne. You're expansive. Having a look away when you don't want to see.
¿Y los subtítulos?
Roll that tape.
Güey, que tiene errores este juego.
Subject 9.
I thought your father was dead.
Subject 9, Esther Cobblepot. You've been declared criminally insane and committed to Arkham indefinitely as a ward of the state.
Please, I'll sell you the land. Please don't do this.
You had your chance. You should have made the deal we offered you. Give her the drug.
Thomas, we're friends. Our boys play together.
You were warned, Esther. You know I always get what I want. Commence the procedure. Give her a dose she won't come back from.
No tuvo ni un momento de piedad, de duda. La droga la vuelve loca. Es la misma droga que le dan a la... que le dieron a la policía. Es la misma droga.
Batman! You certainly know how to make an entrance.
Go!
Why don't you kick the crap out of here?
No, please, I made a man.
You could never.
I took out Thomas Wayne. That was all him. He didn't know when to stop. I had him killed because of it.
They won't bring back my poor old mum. So this is for her.
You won't let her kill anyone else!
Right, your turn, Dent.
Güey. ¿Lo mató?
Your mate, Bruce Wayne, your biggest supporter, and he didn't even turn up. Batman! The revolution's already started! It's too late to join!
Let Dent go.
And what if I don't?
I'll crush every bone in your body.
I knew you'd say something like that.
Los dos perdieron la máscara, el ojo en la máscara ahí. Nah. Me va a hacer decidir si salvar a Catwoman o a Dent. Me va a hacer decidir si salvo a Catwoman o a Dent. Ah. Cuando sos hombre es fácil elegir. A las chicas, a ver, voy a hacer lo que me digan ustedes. Catwoman, dice Chris. Jopo dice Catwoman. Hernán dice Catwoman. Somos jatoneros, dice. Ok, pégale un tiro. ¿Me da la opción? Bien. Ya le quemó la cara ya.
Hold your fire, damn it!
Harvey.
Where's the maniac in the mask? We need paramedics over here, now!
Listo, ya creamos a dos caras, chicos. ¿Cómo funciona el crowdplay?
City Hall is in chaos
creo que no me deja.
after Mayor Hamilton
Ahí te
Hill was
muestro,
confirmed dead.
Rafael.
While several members of the Children of Arkham have been arrested, the Penguin is still at large.
Y sí, no pudimos atrapar al pingüino. ¿Qué creamos totalmente? ¿Qué hemos creado? Bueno, pero sabíamos que íbamos a crear a dos caras, o sea. De una u otra manera.
He won't be the same after this.
Meanwhile, the Wayne family scandal continued to escalate after the full list of Thomas Wayne's victims was released to the public.
Has creado tus demonios, frase de Star, dice. No solo le buitreaba a la mina, también le dejaba tirado por ella, que desde la ciudad. Mierda, le tiré el cable. Me dolió.
Lawyers representing Bruce Wayne have no comment at this time.
I know.
We are the children of Arkham, and we have opened your eyes.
Oh, ya terminamos el episodio 2. Ya terminé el episodio 2. Sí, es que igual los Telltale son así. Cuando jugué el de Walking Dead era así igual. Tomabas decisiones, o salvabas a uno o salvabas a otro. De hecho, en mi historia, un niño que protegí bastante, no el principal, sino que un niño que protegí bastante, a la última no lo logré y se convirtió en zombie. Y de hecho en un momento lo veo pasear hacia los zombies por fuera de la ciudad, de donde estoy. Es como, lo mato, lo dejo vivir, así que tiré una piedra y lo maté. No, tiré una piedra para que se fuera por otro lado. Y lo mejor era matarlo. Pero bueno, lo mejor siempre es matar. sea zombie, no sé. Bien, ya terminé el episodio 2. Se avanza rápido. Se avanza rápido. Sí. Bueno, mira, lo que me preguntaba... No, acá con... Lo que me preguntaba Rafael... tengo la versión... Esta que me diste, pero dice que el crowdplay no está activo. No lo puedo... Tampoco. Ah, este es el otro que decían. Bueno, ¿le damos al episodio 3? Ahora sabemos que siente un villano cuando le arruinas la mitad de su vida y luego quiere chingarte. El The Walking Dead estuvo bueno. Día, ¿te escuchas? Cuando... Ah... Sí, hasta que salga el sol, dice. Bueno, vamos al episodio 3 entonces. Viste, son 5 en total. Bien. Dice, claro, all in. Aguante el all in. All in, all in.
Bob and Regina Zellerbach. Of course I know these two. Regina here is the chairwoman of Wayne Enterprises.
You can't trust anyone in Gotham. Least of all those you call friend. Your parents learned that the hard way.
They're waiting for you in hell! Then it just felt light. Like I could do whatever I wanted. No guilt. No consequence.
Cobblepot wants retribution because we took his family's land. Your father, Falcone, and I, we had ways of getting anything we wanted. How do you think your family got the land for Wayne Tower?
But what would Harvey think? The two of us, working together. Are we alone?
Yeah, we're alone.
Let's get out of here.
Keep on doing what you're doing, and the rest of Gotham will start to see you like I do. A hero.
So sorry, ladies and gents. As you might have guessed, there's been a change to tonight's program.
¿Quién será el que está, el socio del pingüino? Ese, ¿quién será?
You have nothing to fear. We are the children of Arkham.
Siempre pensé que la marca del Dos Caras había sido por fuego. Alfred. Y acuérdate de pegarle al boss. Ok, so, ¿le puedes pegar al boss por mi cuenta, please? No sé si podrá. Bueno, Hospital General de Gotham. 8:45. Oh, mira, acá son las 8:42.
Mayor Dent. You know, I always assumed Harvey would win, but not like this.
Won by default. He's probably pissed he didn't get his landslide fair and square.
Hey, Harvey's going to be okay.
You don't know that. I keep wondering. Why did you do it? Harvey needed you. Why save me? Harvey's your best friend. I'm nothing to you. I just don't get it.
I did it because I care about you.
Well, maybe you shouldn't. I don't think I can do this.
What are you talking about?
I don't want to see what... I just can't. okay? I have to go. I'm sorry. Just go in without me.
Harvey needs you right now. Do it for him.
I'm sorry, Bruce. I wish I could.
You can.
It's my fault he's in there. I don't have anything to say to him that would make this better. Please, Bruce. Don't tell him I was here. I don't think he'd understand.
Y sí, porque tendrías que decirle que eres Gatúbela. Hay variables. En el cómic de Harvey le tiran ácido, en una peli es por fuego y acá por una lámpara.
After a rather lackluster election, Mayor Dent was sworn in from his hospital bed. Word is he's still recovering from major injuries sustained at the event.
You look terrible, Harv.
You know, you are actually the first person to say that. I haven't actually seen it yet. You've had me wrapped up this whole time. Numbed beyond belief. Maybe it's not that bad. I mean, my family, we heal quick. Could be fine.
It's what's on the inside that counts, right? You'll always be beautiful to me, Harv.
Oh, man. Come on, that's what they tell the girl who doesn't get asked to prom. Yeah, easy. I appreciate the effort, though. Oh, what have you got there?
I brought you some flowers, though I see I'm not the first.
Yeah, well, my mother and my secretary. Every sick boy's dream. One woman I thought would visit, or at least call, hasn't. Selena's been a no-show. I thought she'd at least come by to congratulate me, if nothing else. Guess we weren't as close as I thought. Guess I can't blame her. The way I look now.
Yeah, she's probably just busy, hasn't had a chance to come by yet. You'll hear from her.
Easy for you to be optimistic about women. Pretty sure no one ever loses Bruce Wayne's number. I am glad you're here, though. God, it's been infuriating. Just sitting here and having nothing but time to think about what happened. I wish I could make myself turn it off completely. Watching footage of the debate over and over. Look at me, preaching it. What a great guy you are, while I go and get my face bashed in. It's easy. Every news station is showing it. Just regurgitating the same old sound bites.
Harvey, what you did for me at the debate, I'm sorry that I put you in that situation.
I was helpless, Bruce. Helpless. Couldn't do anything. Penguin would have just beaten me to death right there in front of everyone. He wanted to. Hey, thanks. What they did to Hill, to the moderator, I have to live with
Pero no lo hiciste tú, Dent. Deja de comerte el mate. Eso es lo que te va a hacer que te conviertas en el dos caras.
This isn't over. I need to stay ahead of them. They're trying to cause discord. That stunt at the debate was just the first step.
Gotham is in real danger.
All the more reason for me to stand up tonight and give the people hope.
Wait, tonight? I thought you were supposed to be recovering.
My assistant is on her way to pick me up. With the election, I was able to talk the hospital into releasing me early. Not that they're too happy about it. All the doctors keep telling me to take it easy. But how can I? Well, stay in the chair, Mr. Dent. Oh, don't overexert yourself, Mr. Dent.
Yeah, well, you never did play by the rules, did you?
Come on, you say that like it's a bad thing. Come on, you do the same in my position. Which is why I won't even try to tell you to not look into those tapes. I know how much you loved your father, Bruce. I know that debate was hard on you, too. Finding out your dad drugged Esther Cobblepot, Hill admitting to having both of them killed. It's a lot to process. I'm sorry. Just because I keep reliving it doesn't mean you want to.
This just proves that I never really knew him. He was just hiding who he really was.
I'm sorry. I know you'll pull through this. Look, I realize what a terrible friend I've been to you. I was so focused on the campaign. I thought distancing myself from you was the only option. I'm sorry.
Thanks, Harvey. I appreciate that.
I'll make it up to you.
¿Podremos salvar a Harvey que no se convierta en dos caras?
Batman symbol.
Coming from near the GCPD? That's one way to get the guy's attention.
And look, I should get going, Harv.
What, already? What else do you have to do? My assistant won't be here for another hour. You can stay if you want.
I have a call to make. I'm sorry, Harvey, I can't wait.
I think rich people are always on the phone.
It's a curse.
Well, go on then. Wouldn't want you to keep them waiting.
Y más que si lo salvabas antes puede que sí. ¿Tú crees?
You rest up, Harv.
¿Ves que como sé que Harvey Dent es dos caras, entonces como por un lado no me afecta mucho el no haberlo salvado. Pero sí, viste cómo le está comiendo el mate, o sea, lo que pasó en el debate. Y eso es lo que finalmente lo vuelve loco, ¿no?
Unit 6 in pursuit of suspects westbound on 15th Street.
Is it the children of Arkham? Can you confirm?
Negative. They're taking shots at us whenever we get close.
Understood. Stay on them. We'll think of something.
A little help would be nice.
Hang in there, all right?
Oh, they knew we'd be there, Jim. We don't have enough officers to deal with this.
Está la pura gana en todos
Everyone's
lados.
stretched thin. I'm doing what I can. I have to go.
Está la cagada en todos lados.
Has a bat on it, Jim.
You give me a number to call, I'll rethink my methods. I'm just glad I got your attention. I didn't have a lot of options.
Well, it worked. I'm here.
I appreciate it. Things are a mess. I'd rather have you arrested than come to you for help. But the truth is, we're desperate. I'm calling a truce, just for tonight.
Bring me up to speed.
Right. Renee Montoya, one of my officers.
Me acuerdo de ella.
Who tried to shoot me.
I know, but hear me out. She's trying to clear her name after those animals manipulated her into killing Falcone. She's supposed to be on leave, but she got a tip on the Children of Arkham's chemical stash, went rogue. She's out there alone, and I can't spare anyone to back her up. I told her to wait, but this is personal. Children of Arkham pumped her full of that junk.
I'll find her. We'll take down the Children of Arkham together.
That's what I like to hear. These Children of Arkham are everywhere all of a sudden. Where the hell they all come from?
Yeah, déjame hacerlo.
And that debate. Oh, they're tearing up the entire city.
Never mind how this began. We have to focus on ending it.
If you've got any bright ideas how to do that, I'm all ears.
Uy, ¿cómo lo haremos?
Gordon, this is Schultz. Over.
Gordon here.
We got a problem with the mayor, sir.
What happened? Is he okay?
I don't know. We lost him. He took off and left us behind.
Christ, one more crisis I can't deal with right now. We've got to keep both Montoya and Dent safe. Somehow.
I'm on it.
You Bien.
There.
Always.
Launch the drones. I need eyes on the city.
Lucius has made some upgrades. I'll let him explain.
Who are you talking to? You got a whole team or something?
A little busy at the moment, Jim.
Say no more.
All right, patching you through to R&D in Wayne Enterprises.
Batman, so listen. The first model was only equipped for visual surveillance, but seeing how you use them at the skyline, I thought you'd need an audio feed as well. The microphones are incredibly sensitive. They can pick up sounds from up to 500 yards.
Buena, lejos, Saurio, ¿cómo estás?
You'll even be able to hear through walls.
Dice que Batman está genial,
X-ray
sí.
peering. I'll think of a better name.
Just what I needed. Thank you.
Son los
Being
Batidrón.
one step ahead of Batman, it's kind of my job.
Any idea where they might be?
Montoya's car was spotted crossing the bridge to Arkham Island. Could be where the handoff is happening.
What about Dent?
We're probably headed to his acceptance speech. They just left the hospital and we lost sight of him.
Barrels of this stuff to transfer. And not a big window to unload all of that. They said they wanted it done tonight, so it's gotta be done. You wanna argue with them? Be my guest.
Van a soltar los
Keep
químicos.
an eye out for that cop.
Nobody move! This is the police!
Get her!
No, please, just leave it. It's not gonna get any better.
But you're bleeding.
Then let Gotham see it.
Is that?
No, I told you it's fine.
That car's been behind us since the hospital.
God, is this guy trying to drive us off the road? What the? Oh, damn it!
I'm headed over to Dent. Your guys are gonna have to handle Montoya.
¿Ha jugado The Space? No lo he jugado. Batman es como el Hugh Hefner de DC, tiene para elegir a la hija de Raz, Catwoman, Bárbara y quién sabe cuántas más. Pero Bárbara no fue Catwoman en algún momento. Ah, no, Bárbara Gordon fue la Batichica, ¿o no? No me acuerdo.
We got a major disturbance here. Several armed suspects on the loose.
Bueno, ha llegado el nuevo orden mundial. Que solo pasa en Gotham, pero es un nuevo orden mundial. 3.1. Sí, Bárbara es Batichica. Sí, me acordaba un poco de Bárbara Gordon. ¿Por qué lees?
Batman's on his way.
Relax. We're ready for him.
Listen, I don't want any trouble.
Yeah, too late, Dent.
Buena, gato taco. ¡Ay, yo no llego!
You think I'm scared of you?
You should be. Tell me where your leader is. What are you planning?
That all depends on you, Batman.
Don't make me hurt you. Start talking, and I'll hand you over to the police in one piece.
Go ahead. There's nothing the cops can do that we won't know about, including every time Gordon uses you as his errand boy.
Corruptos en todos lados. Qué difícil ciudad.
Everyone all right?
Get the hell away from us. I'm the mayor now, and things are gonna change around here. Starting with people like you. This city is a battleground. Gotham does not need you taking matters into your own hands.
I just saved your life. Show a little gratitude.
I can handle the children of Arkham without your help. You showed me where you stood back at the debate.
Ah, cierto, cierto.
Let's go. I'll call us a cab.
This is my city now, not yours.
Heads up. They got 3 black and whites headed for the handoff. Gordon's with them.
Cierto, cara, los odia. Se me había olvidado. Catwoman y Selina Kyle recientemente publicaron un cómic de ella embarazada. Dice, sí, jeje, sí sabía eso. Si yo fuese, yo iría por Bárbara solo porque me gustan las coloradas, dice. Talia Bruce tiene un hijo que se llama Damian, el último Robin. Me acuerdo de Damian Wayne cuando lo vimos en la película de DC que vimos este fin de semana.
Are you all right?
Yeah, but they knew I was coming. They seem to be getting info on the GCPD's whereabouts. Not sure how. I need an update on the construction site.
Bringing it up now.
Stay down! We're coming to you! Everybody take cover!
You'd better get down there.
On my way.
Batman es el Diego Maradona de DC. Tendrá más hijos que Maro Botana. Conozca a la Maro Botana.
He shouldn't have even been here, Lieutenant. I did this.
Shouting about it isn't gonna do him any good.
Sure could have used your help 10 minutes ago. Nice work. Just stroll in to survey the damage. That's what we need.
I was out there saving the mayor's life.
I didn't know.
Espera. Está hablando alguien. ¿Se dan cuenta? Pero ese alguien no está.
Tell me what happened.
They got away. Took one of our guys with them.
Go ahead. Say it. This is my fault. I followed them. I got ambushed. And now one of our own is stuck with those monsters.
You were trying to track down their drug shipment. Sure, things got messy, but that's not your fault. Your intentions were good.
I got the Force involved.
Ahora está.
Cost other people their lives. I'm not gonna let that happen again.
Stop. You didn't...
I'll make this right. I promise.
Le entregó la placa, pero no el arma, ¿viste?
We got our asses handed to us.
They knew you were coming.
How? We've been using a secure channel. You saying we got a leak? Gordon to command. Anyone there?
Command here. What is it, Gordon?
Turn that off.
What?
It's been compromised.
Command! Do you copy?
I'm gonna look into this. I'll let you know what I find.
Como principio, pero no boluda. Así, después de eso me desconecté de todas estas. Es súper buena, debes verla. También la de El Batman que ríe. La última peli que vi fue la de Suicide Squad, la animada. Ah, Robert Flash. Con el hueco en la cabeza por la bala. Esta pela chimenea de gorda. Yo la última película que vi de DC fue la que vimos el fin de semana. Esa, la de Justice League Apocalypse War. Cuando termina todo, termina todo con un flashpoint.
Bruce?
The GCPD's been compromised. The children of Arkham were listening the whole time.
How?
That's what I'm going to find out. Alfred, I'm sending over evidence of some kind of encrypted communication signal.
It's coming up on my screen now, but I'm afraid it looks like a bunch of gibberish to me.
I need to go to Wayne Tower and look into this. Get me Lucius on the line.
Yes, right away. If the public finds out the police aren't able to communicate...
I'm not sure of anything right now, but Lucius will have answers. I have a feeling we've only
Ya, ahí
seen
pongo
the tip
pausa.
of the iceberg.
Hopefully it doesn't sink us, sir.
Tráeme comida, quiero
I
chocolate.
have Lucius on the line now.
Bruce, are you there? I'm looking at this data Alfred sent me. It's messy.
I have to know what the children of Arkham are doing. How fast can you decrypt?
It's a tough one, but I should have it cracked soon if you can meet me at Wayne Tower.
Already on my way.
Buenas, Daniels, ¿cómo estás? ¿Qué tal el juego? Y está bastante bueno. Está bastante bueno. Igual es como ver una película igual. A veces tengo que aplicar botones, pero la mayoría del tiempo es como ver una peli. Pero bueno, así son los Telltales. Ya vamos en el 3, ¿viste? 3.2 ya. Hemos terminado. Listo, ya estamos en la Torre Stark. Ah, no, espérate. Wayne. Ah, lo miran con desprecio porque, bueno, salió en la noticia lo de Thomas Wayne. Sí, jugué los de Walking Dead. Sí. Puedes ver ahí en el canal que hay una lista de reproducción.
Almost there, Lucius.
I'll meet you down in the lab. Some aspects of the Children of Arkham surveillance are worrying.
Great.
Bruce.
Chairwoman.
I didn't think you'd be here. I used to look to Thomas for guidance in hard times. Must seem silly. After everything that's happened. You know what they say about old habits.
To what do I owe the pleasure, Regina?
I'm sorry, I just needed to clear my head. Sort things out.
In my office?
I know it's irregular, but it's nice to have a reminder of the Waynes every once in a while. In all their glory. I've been called in for an emergency board meeting.
I wasn't told about it.
You weren't invited, Bruce. You are the topic of discussion for the board. They want to decide what your future at this company will be. Whether to dismiss you or not. You have to understand, Bruce. This company is bigger than any one individual. We have to keep face. And after this scandal...
What my father... I'm not him, Regina. I would never compromise the lives of innocents for my own benefit.
I know that, Bruce. But you have to understand that what the public wants to hear isn't always what we want to hear.
El público,
the whole city
la
is
masa.
watching to see what our next move is going to be.
Bruce, I've got something. You need to get down here. Now.
I worked with your parents for years, and neither of them gave any indication of foul play. How could you have ever known?
Bruce.
You're nothing like him, Bruce. We always build up the people closest to us. When they fall...
I appreciate the sentiment, Regina. Thank you.
I mean what I said before. Families like ours need to flock together. Perhaps now more than ever. I should head down. I don't want them to make a decision without me. I'll come find you after.
I'll be right down, Lucius.
Oh, perdona, Ponio, no me di cuenta que estabas acá.
It's good to hear she's still in your corner.
Spying on my conversations again?
Hey, I'm looking out for you. There've been whispers that the board was going to take action against you. If you lose the company, Batman will take a massive hit too. I know the cave is well equipped, but all of this is owned and paid for by the company.
The board's in a panic, but this'll die down before it comes to that.
I'm glad you're being optimistic about this, but I'm not so sure.
Right now, finding out how the children of Arkham are spying on the police is more important.
Tengo una duda.
What have you got?
Este personaje, Lucius, ¿no es el padre de Cyborg?
As you know, Wayne Enterprises is a telecommunications giant. If someone were to, say, build a backdoor into that tech?
You're telling me the children of Arkham hacked into the system?
Mira, los hijos de Arkham te han hackeado.
Do you want the good news or the bad news? You're not gonna like it.
Just get on with it, Lucius. We don't have time for games.
Forgive me for trying to lighten the mood. The back door they're using. I was the one who built it.
You? What are you talking about?
When your mission as Batman started, you needed a way to monitor the city. Well, this is how. I piggybacked Batman's surveillance onto Wayne Enterprises' signal.
If the children of Arkham have access to the same system, does that mean they know my identity?
It looks like they've only accessed the GCPD so far. Not a lot of activity otherwise.
I'll have Alfred warn Gordon. The GCPD needs to get rid of their Wayne tech devices.
Smart move. I've encrypted our access. I can fortify it, but it's gonna take longer to force them out of the system. The question remains, how did the children of Arkham find out about the back door in the first place? They shouldn't have been able to find it. Not unless they knew what they were looking for. Whoever broke in certainly knew how to cover their
Gil
tracks.
se llevó las computadoras.
There's no way they could have gained access without someone on the inside.
Pone debe estar en
Only a
tu
handful
cueva,
of
en tu
people at the
computadora.
highest
No,
level
pone
could
esta acá
possibly find
conmigo
out
en,
about
en
the
la
back
cama.
door.
Yo estoy sentadita en la cama y él se acostó al ladito.
See if there's a way to shut down their
Demonios, es
access
porque Gil
entirely.
se llevó las
We
computadoras.
better lock this stuff down, just in case.
Pero le puse otra opción.
So, anything new?
This is gonna take some time.
Okay.
Don't worry. I'll let you know when I find something.
A ver. Fotografía.
Tiffany's really taking after you. And Luke, stubborn as always.
I think of what Gotham has become, and I think of them. They give me all the reason I need to work with Batman. He's the only one that will truly protect them.
And he will, Lucius. Always. Looks like
Dale,
another
Cardona,
invaluable
aprovechín.
piece of Lucius Fox technology. I always wonder why he had a table that could hide itself. Guess it's coming in pretty handy now.
Trust me, it was much more paranoia than precaution.
Ooh, what's this?
Something I'm still working on. Some new armament to assist you in the field. There's only so much you can do on your own. But it's not really ready yet.
Hola, Gabriel. Sí, estamos con Batman.
A new sticky bomb I developed. The signal is activated on the underside. Attach it wherever you need, then detonate it remotely with your gauntlet. Boom.
Nice.
Be careful. Those things pack a serious punch.
Thermal vision. You've been busy, haven't you, Lucius?
El batigancho.
Not sure I'll ever get the first one back from Selena.
Wonder if that's the only thing she stole.
El Batarang. Bueno, ¿terminamos? Sí, creo que... Sí, creo que ya está todo. Ah, no, mira, espérate. ¿Por qué me deja esconder dispositivos?
Looks like Regina's headed to my office. I should go.
And before you do... Here. Get that back to the Bat computer. It'll install the added security measures. You'll also have all the info I found on the Children of Arkham's activity within the system.
Thanks, Lucius.
I've always got your back, Batman. Now get out of here. Regina doesn't like to be kept waiting.
Lo tiene como un subterráneo. Bueno, chicos, ¿qué creen? ¿Le quitaron o no le quitaron la empresa a Batman?
Mr. Wayne. Bruce. Open up.
I thought maybe you left.
Yeah, right.
Well,
Sí, creo que te equivocaste de
the board
saga.
has voted.
And have they sent the chairwoman to wield the axe?
You're being asked to step down from your position as CEO. Effective immediately. At least until this whole mess gets cleaned up.
This is just a temporary setback.
Well, that's entirely up to you, Bruce. You need to prove to the board that you can be trusted in the seat. Just lie low. Don't cause a scene. It'll turn out. I asked to slow all this down, but the press release is going out as we speak. There will be a public event in the morning where you will formally announce your resignation. I'm sorry, Bruce. I tried to fight for you. The board believes this is the only logical course of action. I see where they're coming from.
I will do whatever's best for the company. You know that.
I know you well enough by now, Bruce. Don't do anything you'll regret. Our stock is tanking. The board is losing confidence. Wayne Enterprises needs a new face. They already had a candidate in mind. I thought it was... I was outvoted. Remember, he'd only be interim CEO, just until this mess gets cleared up.
And who would that be?
Oswald? No puede ser.
Oswald Cobblepot.
Bruce, old boy. Good to see you again. What a chilly greeting.
As you know, Oswald's parents were, well, victims of your father's actions. This company was built on the land he stole from the Cobblepot family.
Well, the board thought having me step in would be a good PR move.
What better way to show Gotham that Wayne Enterprises is committed to righting the wrongs of the past?
Happy to help any way I can. People aren't much behind the Wayne name now. And considering that your parents stole from mine, Cobblepot sits easier on the tongue.
I hear you've been keeping yourself pretty busy, Oswald. You sure you can handle this? I mean, wasn't there a revolution that you had to handle?
I'm a brilliant multitasker.
The board has complete confidence in Mr. Cobblepot. As his resume goes into great detail, his endeavors in England have been quite successful. Besides, the company basically runs itself at this point. The CEO is mostly a figurehead. Don't make this harder than it has to be.
Well, then I guess congratulations are in order. It's nice to know you'll be the one trapped in this tiny office all day.
Oh, I'm sure it's bigger than it looks.
I'm afraid we need you to leave the building immediately. We'll have your personal effects sent to you.
Bueno, lo que es quitarte todo.
Congratulations, Bruce. I couldn't be prouder of you. Alfred. Oh, how sweet. Graduation present? Surely we could let him take this along.
¿Por qué le hace ese gesto tan de...
Oh, Bruce. Clumsy, clumsy. No wonder you're not being trusted with nice things anymore.
I'll call someone in to clean that up. It'll only take a minute.
Oh, Bruce and I can handle it. No trouble. Right, Bruce? Well then, I'll help you out with that. Looks broken, I'm afraid. Not a good sign, is it?
Time to go, Bruce.
Yes, Bruce. Time to go.
Porque
I
no
have a
puedo
little
pelear
redecorating
con
to
él.
do. Your taste is a little too discreet for me. I think that maybe I'll add a fish tank. A large one. Something exotic.
You're not getting away with this. I'll make sure of it.
Oh? Oh, is that a threat? I'm terrified.
I don't need to threaten you.
This way, Bruce. I'll have IT.
Al final siempre pasa que
Fantastic.
es más o menos lo que le pasó también a Tony Stark, ¿viste? No son realmente dueños de sus propias compañías. O sea, no al 100%. Bueno, es por un tema de acciones. Pero eso también le pasa, ¿viste? A los dos multimillonarios, tanto como de Marvel como de DC.
It happened, didn't it? They're out of their minds. They can't do this to you?
This isn't over yet, Lucius.
The entrance.
I took care of it.
We can't let anyone find out what's down there, Bruce. There are ways they could get in. You know that.
Le queda como chico el traje, dice eso.
Just stay out of it. Don't go near it, and they won't be able to connect it to you.
It's not that easy.
Lucius, I need to know there's someone I can trust on the inside.
I'm here for you, Bruce. I've always been here for you, not them. If I stay, I'll have to stop working on our side project. That means no new tech, no repairs if you need them. I could keep an eye on things for you. Let you know what they're up to. Feed you what information I can. But...
No, Lucius, I need you to stay here.
But...
You're the only ally I have in this building. It's important. I need you to be my eyes and ears.
All right, I can do that.
Keep Oswald out of R&D, and let me know if anything comes up.
Keep that drive safe.
Esperemos que no se lo quiten en el camino. De él, si fuese Peter Parker, le dice, llamaré a amigo Spider. Bueno, igual Bruce no es de reparar sus cosas, ¿viste? Como Tony.
Bruce Wayne will speak on the issue at a press event tomorrow morning, where we'll learn more about his decision to step down. More on that in a moment.
I still can't believe it.
Which part?
Ajá,
I
¿cuál
wish
parte?
life were easier for you, Bruce. It's just one thing after another.
No tengo nada que decir. No tengo nada que decir.
I'm sorry, Bruce.
Muy chico el traje para sus batimúsculos.
Accessing Wayne Tech. I have to figure out what their next move is.
Está atrasado, ¿viste? En noticias Batman. Esto fue lo que vimos. ¿Son socios? ¿Enemigos? A ver acá el códice. ¿Todos tienen algo más? A ver. Mi padre dirigió empresas Wayne en tierras robadas. Amasó sus fortunas sobre las espaldas de sus enemigos y mientras tanto las autoridades competentes se hacían de la vista gorda. Comenzó este viaje en honor a mis padres fallecidos, pero ahora todo lo que sabía sobre ellos, todo lo que he hecho como Batman, todo se basó en una mentira, dice. Hasta hace poco nunca he tenido motivos para dudar de Alfred, pero sigue siendo la única familia que tengo. Me oculta cosas, pero yo también escondo muchos secretos para mantener a la gente que aprecio a salvo. Y me pregunto cómo reaccionaría Harvey si supiera que no solo era Gatúbela quien salvé en el debate, sino también Selina. Estaba ansioso por salir de su hospital sin importar el dolor típico de Harvey. Me preocupa lo que pueda pasar si sigue guardándose sus problemas cada vez más profundo. Hill les dio a los hijos de Arkham la cinta a mi padre intentando enloquecer a Esther. Eso prueba las conexiones criminales de mi padre, pero para Hill no fue suficiente. Aunque me alegro de que Hill haya desaparecido de escena, me hubiera gustado que fuera Batman quien se ocupara de él y no el pingüino. Si no fue una gran ventaja durante el debate, es una de las personas más inteligentes que conozco y demuestra una y otra vez que es una aliada muy valiosa. Nuestra relación se ha estrechado y no podía abandonar en el debate. No sabía lo peligroso que podía ser pingüino hasta el debate. Le disparó al alcalde Hill sin importarle nada, aunque debería esperar lo inesperado cuando se trata de Oz. No queda nada de él que fue alguna vez mi amigo. Y con Cobblepot dirigiendo empresas Wayne, todo lo que construí está en juego. Últimamente Wayne ha confiado mucho en mí y no tengo intención de cobrar esa confianza. Va. Ah, Lucius. ¿Quién será? Bueno. Ah, dice soy.
Bring up a searchable network of all possible electronic traffic related to Wayne Enterprises. If the children of Arkham are in our system, all of this is potentially accessible.
All of this?
Lucius was very thorough. It means that they could have eyes and ears into almost everything in Gotham. Just like Batman. They had access to the GCPD, we know that. The real question is, what else they'd be interested in. Filter for possible targets based on known Children of Arkham activity.
Bueno. ¿El ayuntamiento?
City Hall. Record of Gotham mayors.
Hill had been in office for so long, it's hard to remember a time when he wasn't there.
Look at this. Theodore Cobblepot. Deceased 2 weeks before the election.
¿Qué? Es...
No, Yes, I know it takes time, but... Understatement of the century. Considering I've got at least one of my guys in the ER. Yes, just please let me know when it happens. The children of Arkham aren't going to wait on us. Suppose I can understand the truth of that.
Harvey has no idea. It's impossible to tell if the children of Arkham have access to this, but if they do, any action he takes against them, they'll see coming.
Ajá.
Are you done here, sir?
No.
Not yet.
A ver. El ayuntamiento ya está.
Gotham Courthouse. All public records pass through this place. Oh, look at this. Oswald's public record. None of this is right.
His whole criminal history doesn't exist as far as the rest of the world is concerned.
This must be what the board saw.
Not a blemish in sight.
Qué falso.
Wonder if they've cleared out all the Wayne tech.
This is ridiculous, Gordon. Do you know how much all this equipment costs? We don't have the budget to replace it all.
It's a risk we've got to take, Commissioner. If the children of Arkham can hack into our systems, we're completely ineffective.
And you think going into situations completely blind is any better?
Considering the alternative, yes.
Sounds like they've got the situation under control.
Good. One less problem to deal with.
Bueno, a ver, ¿y acá?
Patients committed to Arkham going back 20 years.
A rather extensive list.
With my father's signature as the transferring doctor. Security footage.
These date back decades.
Alfred, the video at the debate. It's real. This is how they found their evidence. Something Hill did gave them access. At least now I know the truth.
¿Lo dudaste por algún momento?
I've seen enough. I have to go warn Harvey. Keep an eye on this, Alfred, and have Lucius look into it as well. We need to find a way to lock them out.
Estamos hasta las manos,
Very good, sir.
Los autos deportivos tienen que ser rojos. Bueno, chicos, voy a parar un poco. Vamos a dejarlo hasta acá un ratito. Voy a parar. Llevamos 2 horas 30 minutos, 37 minutos, casi 40. Así que vamos a darnos una pausa. Vamos acá. Acá. No sé si más tarde regreso. Y si regreso a jugar, seguimos jugando Batman o un poquito de Brawlhalla para compartir un ratito. Así que bueno, ahí lo voy a estar pensando. Cualquier cosita les comento por el Discord. Que estén bien, chicos. Gracias por estar. Gracias por acompañarme. Sé que es una serie que es más de película, información y texto, pero es una historia que va tomando su fuerza de a poquito que vamos avanzando. Así que nos vemos en un ratito. Vamos a cenar. Bueno, cenemos. Una infiel, le dice. Justo llamada de mi legión en Discord. Bueno, chicos, vamos a comer un ratito y de ahí volvemos.